Oh, hello, hello. Sorry, I didn't realize I was live. I was just choking there, but hey, here I am, Shauna Marie Fisher for my Sunday night free little mini animal communication readings. Let me just hop on here, see who is here. I'm just gonna give it a minute. I know sometimes it takes people a minute to come on, so I'm just gonna give it a minute. So give me a minute here to see if who's coming on. I'm going to see if anybody has any questions. So give me a moment. Let's see. I'm just waiting for you all to come on. So let's see here. Do. Hey, Emmy, good to see you. So let's see here. Somebody's asking if I'm going on. So I'm saying I'm on right now. So I'm multitasking here. And let's see here. See who else has joined me. Oh, cool. Lee is here. So perfect. Lee and Nikki, good to see you both. And Nikki, oh my gosh, I've been meaning to reach out to you. Oh my goodness. So yes, you have been on my mind. So I've been meaning to reach out to you. So thank you for your patience here. And hey, Amanda, good to see you. And good to see Popeye and Emmy and Nikki. I'm sending so much love your way. So let's see here. And hey, Lisa, good to see you. And Chloe Grace. And I'm doing good, Amanda. I hope you're doing good too. It's hot here today. I'm like, ooh, it's like 80 something. And I'm like, man, I thought it was supposed to be fall. It's October. We should not have, like, we should have 70 degrees, maybe 60 degrees. Way better. But the heat, I'm like, ugh. There's a reason I don't live in Arizona, that's for sure. So there's that. And Lee says, I have a question about Bernadette. Whenever you can get to it. Okay, perfect. I would love to answer your question about Bernadette. It's so funny, Lee. So the first thing that I get tuning in to Bernadette is she makes me want to like stomp my feet. And she says, I'm very irritated right now. I am irritated. She's like, she has like smoke going out the top of her head. She's like, I am fuming. She's like, I'm irritated. So, but I don't know what your question is, but ask your question. But that's the first thing that Bernadette wants to say. I agree, Nikki, right? It's hot, right? It's like, man, like, oh, I'm ready for the cooler weather. Hopefully more fall weather comes this week because man, and then Amanda says, yikes, it was chilly here today. Yeah, I'd rather have chilly any day of the week because the heat, I'm like, oh man, I'm just not a hot weather girl, especially since I've gotten older. It's like my body temperature already like exudes a lot of heat. So it's like the extra heat is like, so it's too much. So anyway, so there's that. There's my little rant. And then, hey, Jan, and hey, Kathy, and hey, Sharon. Good to see you all. And then let's see here. Let's see here. So Lee says, Bernadette, she's been downstairs in her room all day, hasn't come up, and has only eaten some treats, it seems. I'm wondering if she's okay. Does she say why she's irritated? She just is like showing me she like just wants to scratch. She's like, oh, I'm just so like, did she like, like, oh, I'm just so irritated, like blah, 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 blah. And she says that she's irritated because there's just too much ruckus energy right now. She says there's too much ruckus energy right now. So that's why I'm irritated. And she's like, I'm pouting downstairs because there's too much up there. So I'm going down here. So because there's too much up here. So I'm just kind of secluding down here. And she's showing me she wants some like food. She showed me kind of like shredded meat with like some little like shrimp pieces is what she wants. She's like shredded meat with like little shrimp pieces. And that's why she says she's irritated is because of that. So hopefully that helps. And she's like, I'm okay if you're okay. She's like, just breathe, relax. She says, I'm okay if you're okay. You're okay if I'm okay, and we're okay together. So she says she wants you to just like get all out what's in your mind and heart, get it all out. And she says that will help her and help you. So hopefully that helps, Lee. So let me know. And then Lisa, why does Chloe Grace keep licking her paws? Hold on just a second here. Sorry about that. Why does Chloe Grace keep licking her paws? So, she says it's like she's making me when it itches. I'm talking about that, and I see like little grass seeds and like little moisture from my paw pads from when I'm like going out and there's like a little bit of dampness. There's dampness in my paws. So that's why I'm licking my paws. So really look in there, make sure there's nothing in there, and see what kind of like stuff you can see in there, and see if it feels hot, and just like send some energy through, just be like, okay, like whoo, through my paws, just be like, okay, like to help clear the heat, because there's extra heat in my paws right now is what I get, is there's extra heat in my paws is what I get. So hopefully that helps. And it's like something with like seeds and moisture. So and hey Erica, and hey Tammy. And then Lee says, okay, thank you. I'm going to go check on her right now. I don't have any meat, but we'll see what I can do. Yeah, right. That's, I feel you there with my house. It's like, yeah, fish. That's what I have. Anyway, so yeah, so she says that she's glad that you're going to check on her. And she says she wants you to spend some time with her down there too. And anything you need, Lee, feel free to reach out to me. You've been on my mind. So there's that. And then, feel like I missed a comment here. And then Amanda says about the heat. She says, me too. I felt bad that it was 80 here where you are. I love fall weather. I know, me too. I love fall weather too. It's the best. Fall weather's the best. And you're so welcome, Lisa. You're welcome. And you're welcome, Lee. And let's see here. I'm just jumping up to the comments here. So sometimes they kind of like move through. So I just kind of got to go back and find them. And then Emmy. All right. Emmy says, when you're ready, what will help Popeye feel his best on a long road trip? Anything special he wants? He says that like he wants to have like time where there's like a little thing that's like covered my cage, and then time where I like part of the top of my cage is covered, but then I have the bottom part where I can kind of see a little bit. And he says like to make sure you have like some air going, like so it's not too hot in there, and that you take like little breaks sometimes to check on me, that you take little breaks to check on me. So that's what I get with Popeye. So there you go. So any other insight you need, let me know. And hey Alyssa, and hey Lily, and then Bianca. Hey Bianca, and Alyssa, and Bianca, and Jan, Nicole, Nikki. Good to see you, Nikki and Lily. And let's see here, and Tammy, good to see you, Tammy, too. So let's see here. So I'm just gonna jump back up. Look at that. I love all you guys on here tonight. It's amazing. So let's see here. And let's see, I'm just gonna go to this next question here so then I don't miss anybody. Oh, Annette. Yes, Annette. I forgot that. Yes, Annette. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Annette. Yes, good to see you, friend. And let's see here. Nikki says, I was wondering if Benny has any message from across the Rainbow Bridge. So the message I get is I see like a rainbow with clouds, and that like I'm soaring high. And I'm like flying free, and like I'm skidding across the clouds. Like I'm like shoom, shoom. And then I'm like zoom, 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 zoom. And I'm sending you my love, and I'm sending you so much love is what I get from Benny, is I'm sending you so much love. And it's just like, whew, like open, you know, when you just touch your heart and go like this and connect with your heart and then move your hands away, like that opening, that connection with me is really there. And that mwah, 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 I have so much gratitude. And thank you for everything that you did for me, and that everything you bestowed upon me. Is, I know that sounds weird, but that's the thing that's coming to me too, is that. So that's what I get there. So, oh, so much love here. And let's see here. And hey, Kate, good to see you, Kate. And Cindy, good to see you. Let's see here. And then, okay, Nikki, here's the second part. And then I'll go to you, Kathy. And then let's see here. So also if Ruby says why she is potty in the house all of a sudden. Can you tell her it's not okay and she must do her business outside, please? So she's showing me, she's like, I try. She's like, and she's having me like hold my legs together. She's like, remind me, I can hold it, I can hold it, I can hold it, I can hold it. And she says that like it's related to like missing her friend Vinny. She says it's related uh, to missing my friend Benny. And like Benny was kind of like my guidepost for potty. Benny was my guidepost for potty. So give me like a new stake of something that can be like my guidepost for going potty outside. And she showed me like a stake that's in the ground, like that you put to like mark something. Just show her like, hey, here's your special spot that you go outside, and give her that special spot that she goes, because she says she needs that little extra guidance, and that will help because Benny was my guidepost for that. So she says it's related to that, and reminder that she can hold it. Reminder that she can hold it is what she says. So hopefully that helps. And just too, these are just like quick little readings that I do here, but definitely if people need more deeper insight, feel free to reach out to me here. And let's see here. And then Kathy here says, can you please let me know if my cat Patsy is feeling well? He's had health issues in the past, just making sure. He says I a-okay now. He says I a-okay. When I mopey mope, then you know that I'm not okay. When I mopey mope, and you can just kind of like, you can almost hear me sigh, but I'm not sighing, but you can like feel that there's like a sigh inside of me, that's when you know that that I'm not okay. And thanks for keeping such a good eye on me. That I really appreciate you keeping such a good eye on me. So thank you for that is what I get there. So hold on here. I just want to check that. And you're so welcome, Nikki. And oh, just so much love. So much love. So so much love. And then Emmy says, thank you so much. I can alternate covering and open the top and bottom of Popeye's cage and taking longer breaks. Popeye says yes, 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 yes. Popeye says yes, yes, yes to that. And then I'm just going to jump back up here because I just don't want to miss anybody here. Let's see here. And Jan says, wondering if Gus is getting ready to cross the bridge. Thank you. Oh, Jan, so much love. And the message that I get from Gus is yes, that it's sooner than we anticipated it to be, that the time is coming closer and it's sooner than we anticipated it to be, and that you'll know for sure when it is that time, but it is getting closer. It is getting closer to that time is what I get. So there you go. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Annette. Yes, I love my new haircut. I was like, it's something, something fun, right? Doing something fun and different. So there you go. Oh, and Amanda says, hi, Lee. Hope Bernadette feels better. Oh, that's so sweet. So let's see here. And you're so welcome, Jan. So much love. And thank you, Nikki. Yes, it's like so much fun. I'm like, I'm bringing on my sash. You can see I cut the back of it too. I was like, you know what? Doing something fun. And you can actually see earrings if I wear earrings now. So there's that. So that's pretty cool. So hey, Aura, good to see you. And you're so welcome, Jan. You're so welcome, Kathy. Oh, Lee says, oh my God, I just saw it. There's something really wrong with her eye. Let's see here. Checking on her. She's been very odd. She's just sitting in front of her blue food bowl like she wants to eat, but isn't. She was eating the treats earlier. Fine. Just hope she's not feeling sick or anything. She says you're on to something with that's like a big irritation, and just feel the top of my head too. She says, feel the top of my head. She says, feel the top of my head is what she says, was what Bernadette says. Oh, so much lovely, and feel free to reach out for me. I'm here to support in any way you need for you and Bernadette. And yes, I agree, Nikki. I have such a cool hairdresser that she keeps my hair like really amazing. And here, I'm just skipping her around here. So I'm going to go to this question, and then I promise I'll jump back up to, I'm just going to this other one quick here first. So Jan says, hi, Sean. I don't know if you remember my beautiful white cat Manukio. I don't know. Manuki. I don't know how to say that. I'm gonna butcher that. Manuki, I think. But her uncle lives with me, and we are now considering adopting him out. I personally feel it would be better for his well-being, but do you have any insight on whether or not he is happy here, or wants to more? Wants to let's see here. Or wants to move. Let's see here. Oh, and his name is Chijak. I'm probably like totally butchering that wrong. So sorry about that. So let's see here. So what I get is from that, my friend, is that I need more quiet. I need more quiet and like more, like maybe like somebody that's like super old. So like somebody that's not, I don't want to say super old, but somebody that's like elderly. So like I see like an elderly man, somebody that just can just where I can have more quiet, because like not like the rowdy is too much. Like the rowdy is too much. Not that the rowdy is bad, but it's too much, and I just need to have more quiet is what I get. So that's what I get there. So hopefully that helps, friend. And yeah, go check on her, Lee. And yeah, and you're so welcome. I'm here for you. I love you. And Bernadette is showing me too, like I'm not my usual spunky self, because I'm like, oh, irritated with all this. She's like, ugh, ugh. So so whatever that is. So there you go. And let's see here. Sorry here. Yes, I'm gonna come. Okay. All right, Erica. So I'm just jumping where I'm guided, and then I'll move back around. I promise here. Erica says, can I get a message from my past dog, Mickey? So what I get from Mickey is I had to come from this like straight away. Is I get like batter, batter up, batter, batter up, like, and I'm just like moving my arms like this, like batter, batter up, like I'm always your batter up boy. I'm always your batter up boy. Always your batter up boy, and I send you so much love, and I'm your batter up boy. Always, always, always is what I get there. All right, so now let me just jump up here, because I feel like I missed a question I did. There's a question from let's see here. Just trying to jump up. There's a lot of you on tonight. I'm excited. I love it. So I saw a question from Tammy. Okay, and then I'm going to jump back up to the other ones, because I see you, Bianca and Alyssa. Melissa says, Ducky has been cuddling. Oh, that's so sweet. And Delilah leg healed on its own. That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. And then see here, Erica says she was the sweetest. And she says, yes, I was. And it's interesting, Erica, because I want to jump back up to your kitties, because I know you had a question for Reuben, Buddy, and Foster. She says, I come through them sometimes, and they say yes, 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 and especially like right now, Foster. She's coming through Foster, and that's the message that they have for you with that. So so there's that. And then Tammy says, I was wondering about the swelling on Luna's face. She's showing me that it's like there's something like that could be like infected in there. She says there's something that could be sorry, I was just checking on what Coolip is doing back there. Is there something that could be infected on there? And she's showing me it's like, oh, it's a real shiner. She says it's really swollen, and it's almost like something like brushed up against her. I'm seeing like some kind of like stucco wall stuff, like something brushed up against me, and really like keep an eye on that, because I might need something to help like flush that out, to flush out what's going on in there, is what I get for your sweet Luna. So, oh, much love to you and Luna there. And happy fall to you too, Tina. Good to see you. And let's see here. And yeah, and you're welcome, Tammy. Yeah, because she's just showing me it's like really swollen and red, and just there's like you can feel like heat and cool from it. And then even just kind of doing like this kind of sending some energy around it, and like watch around like under my eye and by my nose with it too. And just keep an eye on that swelling, because it might need help to be kind of like flushed and cleared out. So I don't know, maybe like antibiotics or just some like energy clearing something is what I get to help clear that out. So yes, and I'm so happy Delilah's leg healed on its own, Alyssa. That's amazing. And let's see here. And okay, I got that. All right. So, okay. Bianca says, hey, can I check in with Maya, please? She had a really bad infection recently while I've been away and was given antibiotics for 2 weeks. Anything else I can do for her health? She says, come home soon. And you said you're going to be back in a few days. She says, I miss you and I want to give you love, love, love. So she says that, and make sure that like, I'm getting lots of good fresh air because the fresh air helps me, and I need that fresh air, and that really helps me is what she says. And then here, let's see here. You said Monkey is also very naughty and keeps my mom or me when I'm home up all night. Might need to tackle this during the upcoming session with you. And you know, it's so funny is Monkey says, yep. There's lots to unravel there. And he showed me there's like a big yarn ball and there's lots to unravel there. So he says, oh yeah, there's many different layers to that. And I'll tell you, like, it's all about like attention related things, but there's more layers to it, is what Monkey says. So there is that. And let's see here. And hey, Jolene, good to see you, Jolene. And then let's see here. And then let's see here. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss any questions because I always like to get to everybody. And you're so welcome, Bianca. You're so welcome. And Lee, I don't know if you're still listening, but Bianca, Bernadette says, check both my eyes, and check like all around my eyes. Check all around my eyes. So that just came through. And then you're welcome, Bianca. You're welcome, Tammy. And let's see here. And okay. So I'm just like going through here just to make sure I don't miss any questions. Okay. So let's see here. So thanks for bearing with me, you guys. And then Kate, perfect. Kate says, hi, Shauna. I have finally advertised Hamish and a few people coming to see him. Let's hope one of them is his forever home. Yes, sending energy for that. And I think I saw that post. So good for you for like taking that little extra step and like giving yourself a breath to be able to do that, because I feel like that's going to help. And I see like this gentle guy that's kind of slender, and he might be like wearing sunglasses there, and he might like be like chewing gum or like chewing something in his mouth, like that he like chews stuff in his mouth. So I don't know if it's like tobacco or like I'm seeing like big league chewing gum. So I don't know if it's like a pack of tobacco that he chews, but like watch for that guy, because there's something about that guy that's like this like horse guy, this horse person that I get is coming to see him. So there is that. And let's see here. Oh my goodness, Maggie. Let's see here. Good to see you here. Let's see here. And let's see here. So Annette says, let's see here. I'm going to get to your question here too, Maggie and Cindy. Annette says, any message from my sister's dog, Barney? She had to put him down. He says, I want to wipe away your tears. And he says, don't frown. He says, be happy with all the love that we had together. Be happy with all the love and all the beautiful memories and everything that we had to treasure together, to really be happy for all of that. And that it's like only love, no sad, love, love, love. Remember, like start to remember all the happy memories and all the happy things that we had is what I get there. And you're welcome, Kate. And hey, Trina. And yes, Cindy. Yes, thank you, Emmy. Yes. So Cindy says, anything from my Molly dog in the spirit world. The thing I get from her is like the honey is always there. My honey and my love is always there. And like the sweet nectar of my love is always there. And it's like she's showing me like a honey pot, She says, my love is always there. My love is always there. So that's what I get there. And you're welcome, Kate. You're welcome, Annette. And then yes. All right. So yes. It's so easy to miss the question. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. Let's see here. And Maggie, sending you so much love. My friend died a month ago, and her family put her cat her cat Kitty Kai down. This was not what my friend wanted. And Kitty was a healthy 7-year-old kitty. Anything from Kitty about how she is. Oh, sending so much love. And I was like trying to see like who do I know, and I couldn't I did that might be able to take her, because I don't know if that was the one that you had reached out to me about, but I was like, oh gosh, yeah. So so much love, so much love. And I'm really sorry to hear that that happened, Maggie. I know that's so hard. And what I get with Kitty Kai is I wouldn't have been the same without you, or you the same without me. That we had our bond, and I wouldn't have been okay without you, that like I was lost without you, even though I was a young healthy 7-year-old kitty. Like my health would have like spiraled in the opposite direction, and it would have like took like a very 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 special person to have me, a very 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 special person. And I'm sorry that her family did that. And she showed me there's like other stuff, like even though I was healthy, there was like other internal stuff that was going on, and that happened, that like was not seen on the outside, but it was like on the inside. There was some stuff that was going on, and it's just and Kitty Kai just keeps telling me about the bond I had with my person, and the bond, and it's like we were not the same separate, because there was like that energetic tie for both of us. So I helped her, and she is helping me still. So that's what I get with that. So hopefully that helps, Maggie. And I'm just surrounding you with so much love, because that's just, oh, I can't even imagine. That's such a hard thing. So much love there. Let's see here. And you're so welcome. Cindy. And you said I always feel her around me. And then Cindy's, thank you, Emmy. I love that. And then Maggie says they were so bonded. Yeah, I get that they like, and that's what I just keep and you're so welcome, Maggie. Is there's like, it wouldn't have been the same even if there would have been a place. Like it's like it wouldn't have been the same, because I would have just been not happy unless I was with you. Like I would have not been happy if I wasn't with you. If I wasn't with you, I wouldn't have been happy. And some souls are meant to be with us, and it's just we have that connection. So I don't know why I feel compelled to say this, but I'm gonna share something like really vulnerable with you guys right now, and hopefully maybe this will help, Maggie. Is years and years ago when I was married and I was going through my divorce, I had my two dogs, Rex and Roxy, right? And I was bonded with both of them, but especially with Rex, right? I was so bonded with Rex. There was many, there was other lives that I had with Rex, and so bonded. And anyway, I was like in my young 20s, I was like working like 2 jobs, like working a lot of hours, and it was just really hard. I had these 2 dogs in an apartment, and they were used to a house, and it was just, they were bigger dogs, and it was hard. So anyway, long story short, it just got to be too much for me. So I ended up, my aunt had worked at a vet hospital, and I ended up surrendering them to the vet hospital, and they took them to like a shelter for me, because it was just too hard for me, right? It was just too hard. And anyway, I, was like so like distraught. I was like, oh my God, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And I was trying to get them back, and it was so hard. And it just, it just was hard. And anyway, Roxy ended up finding a place to go, but Rex, he was just bonded with me, right? He was just so bonded with me. And anyway, I had felt something happen with Rex, because I had come home and I saw this. Oh, look at that. And that's my nugget. How appropriate is that? Because she has a little bit of Rex's energy. But anyway, so I came home and there was this like little bird, and I was like, I need to call and check on Rex, right? I need to call and check. And anyway, I called them, and they said that they actually had to put him down because he like tried to like bite somebody, right? And that was not his character. And so they put him down, and I just knew, and I could feel that, right? And it devastated me. So I was like, oh my gosh, like here I am. And I was trying to do the best I could, and it just, it was a hard time for me back then, right? With all of that, being young and in my 20s and all of that. So anyway, the reason why I share that is because it just like that makes me think of like the story with your friend and her kitty, right? Because Rex and I had such a bond that he wouldn't have been okay with anybody else. He was like my boy. He wouldn't have been okay with anybody else. So he chose that to like not, to do that. So sometimes that can happen with animals. And I know like that's a really hard thing, but I just feel compelled to share that with you because you never know what, somebody's circumstances are. And, even, that's hard that, I had to do that. It's, sometimes, maybe the timing of things and sometimes maybe, it's we're not the best for them in that moment, or sometimes we can be really bonded with them and then, they wouldn't be, with anybody else because of that bond with us. So that's kind of that's why I just wanted to share that because it just made me think of that with your friend. I feel like that's that like similar bond and Rex was like, nope, I need to be with you. And then like 5 years later, he came back to me. I think it was, I don't know how, it might have been like around 5 years. He came back to me as my cat Leo. So, and as a dog, he was like a cat, and as a cat, he was like a dog, and it was, so they can kind of come back in other ways too, at the time that's more right. So there's that. So that's my little vulnerable share, and yeah, and you're so welcome in that. So I think it's important to share those stories, right? Because there's so much judgment around things, I think it's important to share. So oh, you're so welcome, Cindy. Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy to share that with you. And oh, thank you. And I'm happy to share that. Thank you, Maggie. I'm happy to share that. And hey, Rachel Elizabeth. Oh my goodness. Hey, Rachel Elizabeth. Good to see you here. Let's see here. And let's see here. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see here. And then Cindy, I think I missed this question here. You said, does my Max here with me have anything to tell me? He shows me he wants like some popcorn. He's showing me like a popcorn balls and and cheese balls, like popcorn balls and like those like cheese balls that you buy in the store, like that have like the different kinds of cheese. So he's like, he must be hungry. So that's what he is he's showing me. Yes. Oh, thank you, Rachel. And I'm well. I hope you're well too, friend. Good to see you. And then I agree in that. I'm gonna like put this up here because I think this is so important. Sometimes things happen for a reason, even when they don't make sense at the moment. I think that's so true. I think that's so true. It was like reminds me of what my grandma would say is like you're exactly where you're supposed to be, like, and everything happens for a reason, even if it doesn't make sense, like it's all there. So I think that's really important for everybody to see. That's why I had to just share that like that because I feel like sometimes like hearing things and seeing things, I feel like sometimes it can have that effect. Like if we hear it and we see it, like because that's like a way to really like soak it in and really just be with it, right? It's important to like be with those things, and I feel like it's so important to be vulnerable and to share. And it's interesting. I just had a friend come to mind. So Joshua that I know that passed away in December, like, he was somebody that would just embrace that, like being vulnerable and just sharing and just being your authentic self. So I'm grateful that I had a person like that in my life that helped me to realize like how important that is. And yeah, so there you go. So that is that. So there you go. I didn't mean to get all emotional on you guys. Oh my goodness. So there is that. So yes, Lee, you can definitely message me after this. Please, please, please do. Yes, yes, yes. So yes, and I know Maggie's heart. So yeah, and because you know Josh too. So you get it. So, and I feel like his presence is still here. So interesting story. So yesterday, it's so exciting. I officiated a friend's wedding yesterday, right? So I got like the thing to be ordained, and I officiated a wedding for the first time ever, and it was amazing. And I want to do more of those and do like celebrations of life and all that. And anyway, I was like nervous on the way to do it, and there's this song that makes me think of my friend Josh, and I only hear it you know, when it's like, hey, I need that like little lift up. And yesterday on the way to officiate the wedding, I like caught part of that song. So it like made me really happy to be like, oh yep. I was like, and I acknowledged. I was like, thank you, Josh. I was like, thank you, friend. So it's nice to, if we can acknowledge those signs that we get from spirit, because they're all over the place, right? It's just like, it's if we just acknowledge them, right? It's so important. So there is that. And then, yeah, thank you, Annette, for your beautiful message there too. It's so pretty with what you said about the sometimes things happen for a reason, even when they don't make sense at the moment. So, oh, beautiful. And then Ava, Abby, yeah. So what I'm doing here is just many little animal communication readings. But if you don't have an animal in your life right now, I'd be happy to tune into an animal in nature for you and let you know what the message is. So there is that. And then Emmy says, for weeks at the horse rescue where I volunteer, horses I tried to groom drew away from me. Let's see here. Oh, yes. Thank you, Aura. Thank you. Because I missed your question. Thank you. I'll get to that next. I tried to groom, drew away from me. I'm worried my energy is off. Do you need horse names? No, I don't need horse names. So they're showing me that sadness lately that you've been carrying there because maybe you haven't been able to be there as much or something like that. But look at the sadness that you've been carrying when you've been there that's associated with maybe not being able to see us as much. So that's what I get there. So so there you go. So hopefully that helps. I mean, maybe just do some like woo woo woo, like just kind of like shake out your arms and shake out your legs before you Nugget, you're gonna get your head stuck. Nugget, come here. She's digging for, like, when I fed them today, there was a dog food kibble that went on the ground, and she's insistent to find the little dog kibble that went under there. Oh my goodness. So anyway, so sorry for that distraction. So yeah, so just like kind of like shake it off a little bit. Emmy is what I get. So there is that. And then Aura, thank you. Sorry I missed your question there. So thanks for bearing with me. So I send you like cloud baskets is the thing that I just got from Joey is I send you cloud baskets, and it's almost like makes me think of like Wizard of Oz, like when you think about me, it's like there's the energy of like the Wizard of Oz. So like something about like the Wizard of Oz and like baskets and bikes and the Wizard of Oz, because I just keep seeing Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. So know that like I'm always your wizard, always your wizard. So that's what I get there for you, Aura. And thank you for making sure I got your question. Sorry I missed that. So sometimes the questions come through fast. So thank you. Like if you're like, wait, she's done a few and she hasn't gotten mine, please definitely post it again so I can make sure, because I never want to miss anybody. So thank you there. And then hey Danny, good to see you, Danny. And then Lily, Annette says, can you tell Lily that I won't leave her in the car so long when I go to Papa's? Otherwise known as please don't destroy my car. She's like, okay, if it's like 10 minutes, it's going to be 10 minutes. She's like, if it's 20 minutes, it's going to be 20 minutes. So what she says is if it's going to be a little like longer, come out and check on me and be like, okay, Lily, it's just going to be a little bit longer. And that way I know, just come out and check with me and know that like, okay, it's just going to be a little bit longer. And she's like, come on. She's like, I can't take it. You were supposed to be out here like 5 minutes ago. And now I'm just going to do what I'm going to do since you said you were going to be out here and you're not. So she says, just go out there and check. And then she says that will help. Come out and check and then let me know that it's going to be a little bit longer and keep me in the loop of that is what she says. So hopefully that helps there. Yeah, just hold that vision too and just be like, okay, Lily, this is how long I'm going to be gone. And you're doing good in here and I see you doing good. So there you go. So there is that for you, my friend. And then you're so welcome, Aura. You're so welcome and you're happy to hear that. Yay, that makes me happy. That's good. So there you go. So let's see here. And perfect. And that says okay. And then Danny says, Hello, hello, dear. Any messages from our Kiki? Not sure she likes our new house. She says, "Whoa!" She's like, she's having me like look around like this. She's like, it's really weird how it's like designed. She's like, the rooms are different and the space is different. She's like, I gotta get used to like the little spaces. Like I wasn't used to a wall here or a wall here or this here. So she says like I'm not used to that. So she's like, whoa. She's like, every time I turn, there's like that corner there, and I didn't know. So she says she's just adapting. So kind of like put some comfort things of hers like in some cool places for her. And she says that will help. She's like, that will help. She says that will help. And she's like, I just gotta get used to this. She's like, it's weird. She's like, the design is weird, she says. So that's her words, not my words. So there you go. And then I'm going to go to Emmy and then Amanda. Emmy says, thank you. I haven't enjoyed volunteering as much. I watched the clock. How much longer do I have to be here? I will write about this to understand my part in this. Yeah. And Emmy, it's interesting that you bring that because they can feel that, right? They can totally feel that and they pick up on that and they sense that. So that's definitely, yeah. So write about it, journal about it, because definitely writing things out and journaling about them can definitely help to help. So there you go. Nugget's trying to, oh, there you go. She just knocked my pillow off. She's part cat right now, Nugget is, I guess. So there we go. Uh, Amanda, I wasn't going to ask, but my cat Shiloh has something going on with her eye. I'm worried it is some blindness happening. So hey Stacy, good to see you. So what I did is I just want to cover this eye, and sometimes like it could be like the opposite eye, but she's showing me it is my left eye that's like it feels kind of like it's like kind of like has like weird little like weird little stings with it. There's weird little stings and weird little like pain points going on with like my left eye. It's like, oh, it feels weird. It feels weird. So there is like some changes going on with my vision, and that's how she wants to put it, is there's changes going on with my vision. She says that that's how she wants to word it. So there is that. Much love to you and Shiloh, Amanda. Let's see here. All right. And then Lee, I'm back, LOL. I think I know what's going on, and what you said about Bernadette being irritated would make sense. I think she's having a flare up of her chronic viral infection, which happens when she gets stressed. She's having me shake my head like this. She's like, doom, doom. She's like, yes, yes, yes. She's like, yes, yes, yes. She's like, that's it, is what Bernadette says. So there you go. So there you go. And then Amanda says that's correct. Okay, cool. Yeah, much love to you and Shiloh. Oh, because I know that's not easy. And she says, don't worry about correcting it. Just like go with it, and we will adapt how we'll adapt, is what she says. She's like, don't worry about correcting it. We will just adapt how we'll adapt. And then thank you, Stacy. I'm like having fun with my new hair. I'm like, I'm changing it up. It's fun to do something different, and it feels so liberating. And now if I wear earrings, you can see my earrings, so it's like I love it. So there we go. And then oh, Stacy says Maddie's passing was 9 months ago yesterday. Anything come through from her? Oh, so much love. She just is showing me, she just says she wants you to just like close your eyes, and she's like having me do this as I'm on like a live video right now. She's having me like hold my hands on my heart and close my eyes, and she's like, just take a deep breath. And just like she says, think about me when you first wake up and when you go to sleep. She says, think about me when you first wake up and you go to sleep, and just know that like those home movies are going to play. Those home movies are going to play, and all those memories. And that's me coming through. And she's like, think of pink bows and pink blankets when you think of me. Pink bows and pink blankets. She's like, something about pink bows and pink blankets, and something that's like really silky to touch. She's like, oh, that's like, and then something that's really cozy too. She's like cozy and silky. It's like both. It's like and then there's like a warm fleece too that she's showing me. She's like, yes, yes, yes. She's like know that I'm with you, and like it's okay to like enjoy everything you're enjoying right now and not feel guilty because of me, to not feel like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't be enjoying this because like, oh, I wish Maddie was still here. She's like, don't think about that. She's just like, enjoy the things you're enjoying, is what she wants to say. She says, enjoy the things you're enjoying. So there's that, Stacy. And then Stacy says, I love it. It's so cute. I know it's so, I have the best. So thank you, Stacy. I have the best hairdresser in Vancouver. Like, I think she is amazing, 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 amazing. So if anybody in Vancouver or even Portland that wants to come over to Vancouver, wants an amazing hairdresser, I go to Athena Day Spa and I go to Kayla there, and she is amazing. So if anybody wants a new hairdresser that's in the area, Kayla is the bomb. So there we go. And then Stacy says, oh my God, OMG, I slept with the blanket she passed away on, and it's pink and furry, and I have pink silky pillowcases. So there you go. That's it. That's what she was showing me both. So she's like, yep, I'm still here. She's like, I'm still here with you. And she's like, I dream with you. I dream with you. And she says, like, sometimes you almost like get up and you're like this. You're like, wait, like, I feel her here. She's like, I am here with you at that time. She says she comes to check in on you, especially like right before you're going to bed. She really comes to check on you right then. She's like, that's our thing. That's our thing. That's our thing. That's our thing. So there we go. So that's what I get there. And let's see here. And then Lee says she'll need antibiotics for her eye, but I'm glad it doesn't seem like anything more serious. She says, yes, yes, yes. She's like, yes, yes, yes. She's like, get on it though. So she's like, really? She's like, I'm going to scratch you if you don't get on it. She's like, I will scratch you if you don't get on it. So there you go. That's like the real Bernadette coming. She's like, grr, grr. She's like, just do it, do it, do it. Because she's like, I'm going to scratch you if you don't. So, oh my goodness, leave it to Bernadette. And then Stacy says, OMG, Shauna, thank you so much. I've been thinking about how she would love it here. So that resonated so much. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so welcome, Stacy. You're so welcome. Much love to you, my friend. And then Amanda, let's see here. And then he says, it was, Stacy says, it was our thing to snuggle into bed every night. She would fluff the bed. You are such a gift, Shauna. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so welcome, Stacy. Oh, I love that validation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That helps so then other people can see like, hey, this stuff is real. It's amazing. So Lee says we'll be going to the vet tomorrow. Thanks, Shauna. You're so welcome. And then Amanda says, oh dear, thank you. Shiloh is supposed to see the vet on Thursday. Hopefully she can help. Thank you so much, Shauna. Much love back to you from both of us. Oh, thank you. Love to you too. And she says, ask if there's like a treatment, like something that you can help to put on my eye. I don't know if there's like some compress that you can do or something kind of, and you know, maybe just, she's showing me too, just to like send some energy, just kind of go like this. And like, good, no, she says, go like this around my eye, just like send that energy. She's like, just close your eye and just send that energy just like this, just like this. She says that will help is what she says too. And then see what the vet says, if there's any sort of special like supplement or something that can help with her eyesight, with helping with like her eye not like being so like, because it feels like like it just kind of like it's just kind of bothering me a little bit, like it's like an eye ache. She says I have an eye ache. So ask to see kind of what they can do to help with that. So so yeah, which I don't know, like, you know, the vet might have hopefully they have some insight into that for you, Amanda. So let me know. Hopefully you heard that, Amanda. I don't know if you're still on here. It doesn't show me who's still here. So hopefully you heard that message, Amanda. So yeah, so I want to make sure you heard that. And Shiloh says yes, yes, yes. So see here. I'm going to see if any other questions are coming through. Let's see here. Just going to give it a minute because sometimes there's a delay with StreamYard. So I hope you heard that, Amanda. I don't know if you're still here. Let's see here. See here. I know it takes a minute because there's sometimes a delay. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Stacy. That means a lot. I love what I do, and to me, there's no greater gift than to be that conduit for people, for their animals, just to share these, for their pets in their life, to just share these messages and this wisdom from them. I just think it's so important. So I love that. So yes. So okay, cool. So Amanda says, thank you. Yeah, she doesn't like me rubbing it. Yeah, she's like, oh, there's going to be something just to help it. Just be like, oh. But she showed me just like energy work with just like doing that with like energy work. So yeah, because she's like, she says when it's rubbed, it like burns more. So I would like bring that up to the vet and see kind of what they say, Amanda. So there you go, and you're so welcome. And then Stacy says, you're always so spot on with Maddie. It's wild. Oh, thank you. Oh, I love it. Miss Maddie. Oh. And then, yeah. So let's see here. So Abby, how does Jay feel about us currently? Does he want me back? So I'm not doing those kind of readings. I'm doing like animal communication reading. So if you want, I can tune into like an animal in nature for you, but I'm not doing like those type of questions for people, just doing the animal communication readings. And then Amanda, I'll try to describe that to the, I know it's not always easy, right? Because you're like, and then, hey, Rick, good to see you. Because you're like, how would I describe that? And be like, how did I know that, right? Because some people are like, how did I know that? And like, how am I going to describe that? Because how did I know that? So, right. But you got this. Shiloh says, I'll help you. Because you could just be like, oh, it kind of feels like maybe it's like this going on. It almost, like feels like maybe it might be, this, and see kind of, what the vet says about that. So that can be kind of a good way to approach it. And you're so welcome, Amanda. I'm going to see if any other comments are coming through. I appreciate you guys. You guys are so amazing. So let's see here. I'm going to see if any other. Oh, actually, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Let's see if I have. I think I have a. I always like to share my my Linktree information that has all my links on it. So I'll share that with you guys. I know probably most of you already have that information. That's weird. It didn't show. My Facebook was doing a weird thing. So there is that. So I'm going to see if I have any other questions, and then I'm going to share this link here. So sometimes stuff doesn't always pop up. So let me go back here. So Linda, good to see you, Linda. So the message I got is we're here to help you heal. Like we want to help with your healing and releasing like the stuff that no longer serves you. We want to help with your healing and help you to be like the best you can be, because we love you so much. We want you to be the best you can be and like feel better. When that's what they mean by the best you can be, is they want you to feel better. We want you to feel better, and we want you to heal. We want to help you heal, and we want you to feel better. Is what I get from that. So there you go. So let's see here. I'm going to see if any other questions come through, and I don't think I missed anybody, because I know sometimes the questions can come by so quick. And let's see here. My cool up dog is like me. I have the fan going by me, and she's like laying right by the fan. She likes to be cool too. So, cool up. Yeah. She likes that too. So gotta be cool. It's like, yep. So there we go. So I don't see any other questions coming through. So I think what I'm gonna do is wrap it up, and then I will be back next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And then what I'll do is I'll try to post earlier in the day, just to give kind of a reminder of like, hey, I'm gonna I'll be here then. So I hope you guys all have a good rest of your week, and I will see you next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And have an amazing week, and much love to you all. All right, bye for now. Take care.